Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Hello. Hi, Tech. What's up? How we doing? So, unfortunately, I kind of wanted this to go for a little bit because originally when I had this, because I got off work early, but I got to go back to work tonight to do a task. So I had this all set up so that I could dump a few hours into this sort of thing. Unfortunately, literally as I was in the waiting for stream, I got a call saying, hey, timing's being pushed forward. You need to come into work earlier. So this stream's going to be a lot shorter than I wanted it to be. Sadly. However, we still have like an hour and a bit to dump into this. Like probably hour and a half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the stuff that no one likes doing live. I want to run some quick games instead of a replay sesh. Hang on to that. I'll see if I can work something out with that. If you can stick around for a bit. Because I want to do the replay analysis. I want to kind of like sit down and do the stuff that no one likes doing. Right? No one likes looking at watching themselves get their ass beat. Okay? Let's just get that fact right out of the way. No one enjoys sitting there and watching themselves lose. It sucks. I get it. This is also going to suck for me. Okay? But I want to kind of bring this with you guys together. I want to kind of go through, since I do a lot of coaching, like it should also make sense that I'm also good at reviewing my own gameplay. So I kind of want to go through like, how do I look at things? What am I picking up out of the replays? And then how do I go and work on it? So how we're gonna do this is I'm going to pull open my own stream. Because I stream these matches. Yeah, just throw the OS, baby. I can watch my own matches and see exactly what went wrong, etc., etc. Right, so this was my old stream. Okay, and we can kind of like dip in here. And then where do we start playing? Let's just get to that point where we started playing. Because I think I had a buy, so I was waiting for all these matches to finish. Okay. So these are all streams, and then this is us. So it's about here, right? Maybe back a bit more. Stream preview ain't that great. Push forward. Didn't see anything after the Sandman set. Oh, well, you know what? Let's start with the Lemon set then. Let's start with the Lemon Lad set, because that was a big one. Because I lost this. And this is a player I don't normally lose to. So, here's how we're going to run this. We're going to have the game open. Like the stream open. We're going to have the game open. And I'm going to go into training mode. And I'm going to pull up the characters. So my own character, Akuma, and Luke. And then we're going to have that ready to go if we need to use it. So when I have a thought about something, about is there something that I could do to deal with something, and we'll go from here. So we'll just have this ready to go. I'm gonna make sure our settings are all correct. 1, 2, shortcut settings, on, dummy settings, recovery, normal, stun, no stun. That's what I normally go with. And then we can stop there. And now we're going to come back to here. And we're going to start watching this stream.
I think the funniest thing about this is that...
First thing, immediately off the bat. Okay? Let's be real immediately off the bat. If you're in a tournament and you don't really care and like the results don't really matter to you and you're not too invested in actually getting the most out of it, then be in a voice call, do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. Okay? But if you're in a situation, like say myself, right? I believe that I'm at a point where I can start making top 8s consistently in tournaments, no matter what tournament it is, no matter the kind of players that enter. I believe that I have the skill set to make it to top 8s. So that's a goal of mine. And that's something that I want to focus on. That's something I should be doing. I should not be in this voice call. If I'm in a tournament, I need to be dedicating my focus to this voice call. It doesn't matter what the skill of the opponent is. It doesn't matter how bad or good they are. I need to dedicate my focus to this match. If I'm not doing that, I'm setting myself up for failure. Because I'm going to be 110% honest. I slept on Lemon Lad. We played a lot of sets. He played a lot of matches against my Akuma in the past. I had beaten him up a lot in the past. But Lemon Lad is the kind of player that improves very quickly. He's very good at making adjustments. And he's the kind of player that if I sleep on him, I will get blown up by him. And that's exactly what happened. Okay? I will lose this set against a gold Luke. And I will lose it convincingly. I will actually crack here and fall apart. That's what we're about to see. But this is why we need to go back and watch this. So before I continue, I'm also going to think about like, right, where did I fall apart? What was I doing wrong? What damage was I losing? Where was I getting hit a lot? What could I have done better? Etc., right? In fact, I'm going to go to Speak of the Devil Technique. I'm going to go to his Discord server real quick. Where is this? Where's this thing he had? Tech, where's your chart? Remember the chart you revised with me? I'm going to use it. Was it in our DMs? It might be in the DMs or in the server. I remember it being in DMs at one point. There we go. I'm going to save this real quick. So this is what Tech and I had, right? We had this thing. So I'll let you guys look at it while I pull it up off stream. So you can use something like this if you want to. You don't have to. By no means do you have to have some sort of sheet like this. But you can use a sheet like this. Okay? And that is something that I will actually do. Is pull up this. And what I'll do is I'll now get rid of this off Google. And I'm going to create a new window. And I'm going to capture this. Capture menu. Are you capturing it? It's not capturing it. Damn, that would have been such a good segue. Why didn't that work? Yo, Melka, what's going on? Oh, it's black. Why are you not? Windows 10? How am I doing? I'm doing well. I am doing well. So it captures that, doesn't capture that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that then, if that's not working properly. Oopsie poopsie. I'll do it a simple way. Display capture. There we go. Okay, so this is just going to capture the whole screen, so now I can do this. And this whole thing will come up. And then I'll minimize it a bit. I'll put it below everything. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, too far. So he made this really cool thing. Basically how this works is that if I do something good in neutral, combos, risk reward, like all these offense and defensive things that I'll do really well, like very specific punishes exclusive to a character, blah, 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 that'll go into brilliant, okay? And that'll go here. If I do something... Best replay analysis, watch Panda and flame him for the things he shouldn't and shouldn't work. That's what I'm about to do to myself, Panda. Fuck. If Panda, of everyone, you would be the best person to flame me, because I played like absolute dog shit last night. Yeah, but I'm going to use this system. It'll pretty much make sense. You flame everyone, that's also true. You do the flaming. But we're going to get into this match. So first of all, as I said, yo, Nomi, what's going on? How you doing? What the fuck is that thing? Is this thing tech made? I'm going to give it a go. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. It's going to haunt my dreams. Hey, man. Hey, it's not done, but I'm going to give it its test run for tech. Look at that Akuma skin. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, all around. Okay, alright, let's get into it. Let's stop fucking chatting. Let's fucking get into this. Right, as I said, first of all, should not be in a fucking voice call with Wolfgang and TJ Sandman and Silver. I should not be in a voice call. I should be focusing on the match. I'm very much sleeping on Lemon right now.
No level of retort that Silver's giving doesn't matter, because
so I'm gonna just mute it because we don't need to listen to that. You're gonna start streaming? Fuck yeah, dude. That's gonna be sick. Alright, so that's a good crosscut. Yeah, I'm literally like, hey, I'm in a tournament. Alright, so I've jumped again. I don't know why I jumped. That was a really shit jump. Not gonna lie. Like, I've just started off the round throwing a fireball. He's jumped, and I've hit a good crosscut. I've done a throw. I've got life now, and I'm pushing him towards the corner. There's no reason for me to be jumping here. This is a shit jump. This is a mistake jump, right? This is double question mark. At the best. That is a fucking drop and a half. This is a target combo. I know that this is massively punishable because it's a target combo. I should be going for medium buttons. Especially if the internet connection isn't great, which being in Darwin, nothing is great. I should be trying to hit more consistent punishes than just doing a jab tatsu, which might drop, as it does drop. I got target combo dropped. I don't know why I'm standing up. But it shit happens. We jump again. Okay, I see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to micro walk back. But I'm not doing a very good job of it. So we drop this combo. Right, so I've got really decent stun. I should be chilling out. This jump should not have happened. I think tonight's the night where you're going to see a fucking shitload of really bad jumps. This is a terrible jump because now it puts me into guess for game on the throw. Almost guess for game, basically, because of how low his health is. Get thrown. He happens to drop his combo. Okay, we pick that up. And then, okay, could we have expected that DP? If the DP hits, I die. If I block the DP, he's got health to lose. So it was probably very likely that DP was going to get thrown. I can see that I'm kind of in this set as well. I kind of really fall into a habit of, I'm just going to block DPs with my face. If they DP me, good job. I shouldn't be doing that. I should be looking for these because it's so much damage on the table for me if I get it. But that's round one. That's whatever.
No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I got hit by the DP. Okay, immediately jump. That's not good. Okay, let's just have a look at this again.
No, I'm not gonna troll.
Immediately jump. There's no need for this. If he throws a sandblast, who the fuck cares? This is something I need to be thinking about more. Is like, if I get hit by a sandblast, who the fuck cares? This shit's borderline unreactable anyway, and I'm playing in a 3-bar. I can be more patient. I am a fucking master of not listening to my own advice. I will tell people to be more patient, and then I will be the biggest buffhead when it comes to just not being patient and trying to force offense. So I need to stop doing this.
Everything is first to three.
Okay, back heavy punch.
And they're running everything on stream.
Right, I'm shimmying before I've established a throw. I haven't thrown him anywhere near enough to establish this. These shimmies won't work unless if I show him that the throw is an option.
I mean, it's gonna take forever.
Sweet. Questionable, but it happens to whiff. And then I do another one. So, right. Did I mean to do that?
And they're running everything on stream. It's gonna take forever.
I'm going to watch my controller for this. Sweep. Sweep? Okay. Crouch, medium punch, counter hit? What did I want? Oh. Okay, that was back heavy punch red fireball. I think. Yeah. Because I held back, and then I let go of the direction too early as I hit the heavy punch.
You're into the fucking next game in an NRS game.
That's true. They just,
Did I tech there?
Do you remember Street Fighter 5, right? We take out two others. You're into the fucking next game in an NRS game.
I'm teching there. Right, I don't know why I'm teching there. Because I can take that throw. Even if it's back towards the corner, I can take the throw.
That's true. They just.
That could have been so much worse. This is also a punish that I've missed. I've also just missed a -5. Point blank. I've missed the punish. So immediately, there's punishes being missed, which is something that is not common for me. Like, also just to get this comment out of the way, yes, I was feeling like shit. Yes, I was on 4 hours of sleep. Yes, I had literally taken a nap before this because of how bad I was feeling. I don't think any of these are excuses. I could have played better. It's as simple as that.
Right. Yeah.
Do you remember like
Another jump. Right. First of all, I've been anti-ed a decent chunk already. Second of all, even if I'm jumping with the intention to bait this DP, I should know better that Luke has such good DPs that he can easily, at the worst, always trade against this and come out on top of the trade, even if I've got the health to lose. Because I've burnt the bar just to take a trade. Like, is that really worth it? I didn't have to jump in the first place. He was already in the corner. And he had V-trigger ready to react to it. So now he's going to take a chunk, and he took nothing. And now I'm at full screen against this fucking trigger. Yes, that was a decent enough jump. That was better spatial awareness. Block, maintain space. That was a good read. And then, okay, that was a better punish. That was a better punish. So obviously there's good things.
Look, congratulations on winning a round. Cheers.
I jump again. I'd already been shown that I got anti-ed and I've jumped again. Demon flip. So he can DP that. That was on purpose. That bait. Cross up misses. That's a mistake. Why am I mashing? What happened here? So I get jabbed. I get target comboed. What am I hitting? Was that medium punch? Why did I wake up medium punch? Okay, that is horrible defense. Waking up medium punch, that's not an option. At least not even at this stage, right? Like, yeah, we could say shimmy read, but we haven't seen shimmies yet. First of all, we haven't established enough game to make the read. He's also got suppressor, which is too fast of a shimmy tool to try and medium punch that shit, in my opinion. So I think at this stage, being still literally game 1, this is a terrible decision to make. This is a blunder. At this stage, it's a blunder. Because look at what happens. Look at that. I took that because I wanted to press buttons. Not good. Alright, plus frames. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I shouldn't be trying to play in a tournament when I've got Wolfgang and fucking TJ Sandman going, Midnight's a phony! He's a phony! In voice call. You can't concentrate with that. That's a load of shit. I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, laughs and happiness, we got the first game.
Why'd you spell it like that? What the fuck?
I'm keeping this. Actually, I'm just gonna mute this shit. I don't even want to listen to it. Okay, again, anti-air trade. Am I gonna jump again? Fireballs. Fireballs. Okay, sweet. Kind of chalk that up to just shit happens. We take a throw. That's a good whiff punish, but we didn't capitalize on it. We jump again. Mashing buttons. Could we have cross-cut that? Yes, I think we could have cross-cut that. Midnight's a phony. Tonight I was a fucking phony. Holy shit. Like, absolutely nothing done about this jump. Something done about that jump, though. That was good. Shimmy again. I guess we could put activation behind it. Shimmy again. We haven't established throws. This isn't going to work. Air fireballs. He blocks it. Still no throw. Let's just count the amount of throw opportunities we just got. Right? So he's in the corner. Misses his throw. I get the anti-air. Okay. Who's this lemon lad? He's an NRS player. This was an NRS Street Fighter tournament. and I got my ass kicked by him. This is a bad night. This is why we're going through this. This is why we're doing the replay analysis, okay? We're going to look at our bad night. Right, throw one. One opportunity. 2 opportunities. 3 opportunities. 4 opportunities. And then we whiff. And as Pounder has said to me so many times, every time you press a button, your goal is to make it not whiff. You don't want to whiff. Because if you whiff, you give yourself the opportunity to get whiff punished. And that's exactly what happened. So then we go back to full screen. I'm at a life deficit. I've got to try and make a comeback. What do? I'm demon flipping. Why? Why? Why did I have to do that? And how scared am I of this trigger? Yeah, and again, that was the, like, why? This is the worst jump in I could have done, right? So, I know that I can create Oki and pressure after throws. Right? Like, I can throw a few throws in here to build up bits of damage. I have how many seconds to build back this? No, you're in the midst of it. Right, so I've got 72 seconds to make this comeback. Triggers up, pressure's on. He's going to look to take some throws because of how much life deficit there is, right? I have all this time to just throw him, create pressure, be patient. I'm trying too hard to force shit right now, right? So backdash, and then immediately I'm trying to force a situation. I'm trying to just be like, oh, I don't think he's going to hit. Like, I don't think he's going to react to this. He's got a 1-button reaction. I'm not even looking at the V trigger. I'm not even looking at this. Hey, Toto, how you doing? So this is the easiest anti-air. He's now put me into, like, the worst spot. Uses his trigger to create Oki. I've now got no health. And then, out of, like, a fear of being instantly fireballed by this character, I've jumped EX fireball. Why couldn't I just walk block? Why couldn't I just, you know, use more of my time? Why couldn't I give... At that distance on the screen, I could throw a triple hit red fireball and be pretty safe. Because even when he reacts, the fireball is going to come out in time to block it. Yeah, dinner with Alex Myers? You didn't tell me that. Yeah, I get your point, Cemetery, but I think, you know, if you fail to block one fireball out of Luke, it's like, oh, okay, whoops, didn't hit the fireball. But if I'm dying because at full screen, he saw the most obvious EX air fireball dashed under, like, that's a feels bad. That's a fuck, I'm an idiot moment, right? That's an idiot moment. Like, you can see the head tilt, right? Like, look at my reaction to that.
This clip is so godlike. You gotta look at this after your set. It's so funny.
Oh, fuck, he dashed. Okay.
Oh, fuck, he dashed. And I'm just saying it like, oh, ha, 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 oh, whoops, he dashed. No, you're playing like an idiot. I didn't see this last night, but I was playing like an idiot. I was playing bad. Right? Let's just make that very clear. Right, fireball, walk up, whiffed. Again, try to whiff punish, missed it. No punish on the crouching heavy, not cancelled. Although, we could probably let that slide. Maybe. Right, that's a good spacing trap. Into V-skill didn't work. Takes the trade again. He can take these trades. Even if I have a health lead, he can take the trade. Okay, I got fucking lucky. This is a lucky jump in. This is still, like, if I quickly go back to our graph here, right? And let's say risk reward, even though the jump in worked, that's still like either this or this. Like, that's still in the incorrect decision. Because the only reason why it worked was because of an opponent mistake. Right? Like, it's not a good decision. I shimmy again. He finally takes a throw. Right? That's exactly, like, the shimmies aren't paying off. Because I have an established throw. That was a really long walk back. I kind of respect that. That's me trying to force situations, do stupid shit. Sure, I didn't read that he'd do an EX armored tackle, but, like, it's still not a good decision because now I've burned that much bar, right? I'm about to burn another bit of bar just for a trade. Uts, right? The offense is currently being built entirely around a flowchart that I'm trying to force. Am I forcing it? Sure. Maybe it's working sometimes. But that's just like me with my skill knowing how to try and force this shit a bit better than your average rabble, but it's still trying to force shit. Someone who's going to be playing solid is going to, you know, kind of fuck me up. Right? So now, how did we get this life lead to happen? Okay. Got air to air, poked, swept, and then I get hit by a few fireballs. So what's our decision here? I'm going to jump. Again. He's going to sit back and throw a few more because he knows that I'll want to jump. Like, he doesn't have to do shit here, right? Look, he can just sit back and just relax. Jump. Punish, because I went for air fireball. I'm going to reversal super because it's the silliest thing I could do here. I can take a throw. Like, what is the super going to achieve for me? It's going to knock his health in half, sure, but it's still double the health of what I have. It's not, this isn't worth it. I got to just try and, I have a V trigger. I got to try and make a comeback happen. He luckily doesn't know how to punish it. Finally threw him. Immediately air fireball. Takes the trade. That's a beautiful decision by him. That's a really good decision by him. Because again, I'm just trying to not play nooch, just try and walk in, just try and fuck this guy up with just brain dead shit. And he's done the right response, and now he's knocked a decent chunk of my health out. That happens to punish from that distance. Was it a good choice? Maybe. That might have been a good use of it. But I can't exactly still say it's correct because if he does nothing, then it's another waste of my V trigger. And that spent the rest, well, it's almost spent all of it. I used the last of it on the DP. Now, this is fucking triple exclamation mark from Lemon. I have shimmied him, what, 12 times so far with no meaty throw? Given that this is a guess for game situation, and all I've done is shimmy, what am I going to do? I'm going to shimmy him. What does he call out? The shimmy by walk forward throw. He pulls a Daigo on me. Watch. He pulls a fucking Daigo on me. So I get anti-ed. I have this happen. Right? Now watch. That distance that I walked does beat wake up delay tech. And it beats wake up immediate tech too. The only reason why this throw hit was because he walked forward. It's a fucking brilliant decision to make. And it is my mistake for constantly relying on a safe defense option instead of just establishing a layer 1 of just meaty and throw. And like just actually doing pressure. So he just gets to do this for free in my face. And then everyone in the voice call is going to be like, what made you get hit by that fireball? I'm going to be real with everyone. I'm pretty sure I woke up fucking button from there. I'm pretty sure I actually just threw my brain out of the window. And yeah, just watching my controller. Okay, I tried to EXDP, looked at the distance and went, wait, EXDP won't even reach from there. And then tried to bail out. But it's EX fireball and I get blasted. I should have just blocked. I should have just blocked and looked for a dash or jump. Instead I get ass blasted.
Wow.
I reached. No.
What are you pressing on wake up?
Fucking good question, TJ. What am I pressing on wake up? What am I doing? Like, this is the point in the set where I went, what am I doing? What am I doing right now? I'm playing like an idiot.
I didn't press anything.
He marched forward.
Bullshit! Bullshit! You're a fucking liar past midnight. I didn't press anything. Yes, you did. Don't fucking ball-face lie to people. You fucking know it. You know what you did wrong. You fucking tried to wake up EXDP at a third of the screen away, and you got your shit kicked in for it.
He marched forward.
No. The
That's a big read.
EX sandblaster that hit him.
Yeah.
That's definitely a big read. He thought
this, he thought that. No, that's on me. Okay, that's on me. I thought it was at 2-1. It's only 1-1. This is the first to 3, remember? Because when NRS run tournaments, everything's first to 3. DP anti-air. Finally, we see a DP anti-air. That was nice. Bit of walk-up pressure. Try to DP again. That's a good interrupt of the light knuckle. Spaced out. Sweep. Sweep. I don't do that. Why am I just like... Okay, no, I do know what I'm doing here. I'm going, oh, he's just a gold Luke. He probably doesn't even know how to sweep punish because he just does Luke things. No, that's stupid. Yes, it worked, but that's stupid. That's dumb shit. Okay, I shouldn't be doing that. In my opinion, like, that's a mistake. Throw pressure. Yeah, I take an EXDP. That's probably an EXDP I could take there. Okay, because he's still in the corner. What happens post EXDP is terrible. This EX demon flip is shit. I should not be EX demon flipping here. Like, if we look at the situation again, right? So he gets crush counter swept for doing that. Yeah, this is a Grand Marlow moment. I'm no better than Grand Marlow right now. Do you realize how much of a hit that is to my character to say that I am no better than Grand Marlow right now? But that's how I was playing. I was playing like Grand Marlow. You take that back. Can I though? I don't know. In this, like, overall, sure, I'll take it back. But like in this game, I'm having a bit of a Grand Marlow game, like the entire set. This is not a good set. Okay? Right, so we do throw pressure. We take the EXDP. If I quick rise here, he can't dash. I'm going to be able to take my turn back if he dashes at me. And I can maintain the screen space. No, you're exactly right. I was trying to just force too much shit. Right? I'm just trying to bully him to death. But I can't because he's too good at that. I should have treated him with more respect. I managed to bail out of that one. He picks a different DP that gets hit by the EXA fireball. But heavy DP would have still traded with that. So wrong DP used manages to give me that situation. Right? No crosscut. Probably could have picked a way better button. Let's be real. Was it dash dash? He is well into his turn. This dash is punishable. I am really stealing shit here. I'm really stealing shit. And then to press heavy punch, that's asking to be counter hit, but he happened to be jumped. No crosscut. Might not have been able to crosscut either anyway. He does target combo. I V reversal it. He's looking for it. See, jump into jump fireball. This is all he has to look for. Because this is all that I'm doing. I'm not playing a ground game. You just jump over that. I jump again. I get counter hit. Spends the rest of it. That's a good check, I think. That's a good confirm. So the confirm was alright. EXDP. I think that's a fair enough EXDP too. I get anti-ed. I don't know why I got anti-ed. I should have just gone for palm. I don't know what I was trying to do. Drop the combo. I drop a B&B. That's not good. That's not good at all, right? He's just blocking. I get an anti-air. He EXDPs because he has a life lead. That was shown earlier in the match. I jump again. Despite not having much come out of it, I jumped again. Go for a setup, he does quick rise it. Because the setup is for delay rises. I finally throw him. Locked the reversal, looked for that. See, all of that was better until I jumped again. All of that was much better. I just maintained space. That's what I should have been doing from the start and all the time. That block, move back, spend a bar. I had super. I would have just hold on to the super. Looking back at that now, I should have just hang on to the super. Doesn't fucking matter now because I jumped again.
Okay. I don't know what it's like to pick a top tier in a game. What is it like?
Well,
Wait for it.
what you do, right?
Is you deafen? All right. Is you deafen? It has taken me to lose 2 games in a losers round of a tournament to deafen a voice call. This should have been done. I shouldn't have even been in the voice call to begin with, but this should have been done before round 1. Should have been like, hey, I'm about to enter a tournament match. I'll be back. TJ did it. TJ did exactly that. He saved his shit talked for when he wasn't playing. And then guess what happened? TJ fucking won. Okay, TJ won the tournament. What happened to me? I got my ass blasted before I even got to top 8. Okay? That's why I think it's an important note.
I better actually concentrate.
I'd better actually concentrate, I say, as I'm now 2-1 down. Like, this isn't good enough. This mindset that I'm about to enter should have been game 1 mindset. Not fucking around and dicking off. This should have been game 1 mindset. Crosscut. Okay, this was a better crosscut. Punish. Oh, what happened there? I pulled my eyes away for like a second.
Don't want to hear it.
Jumped again. Counter hit. I think that was to the throw. Okay, throw pressure. But he immediately, like, there's nothing established. My first EXDP of the set. And look, I'm double dashing. I'm just trying to force shit. Oh, I'm going to play serious. No, I'm still playing the same way. I'm just more mad. walk into that. That's a better air fireball. Pick it up. Trying to shimmy mid-screen. And then that is the first shimmy that has worked. Because why that one worked was because I dashed point blank. And the only way to shimmy him is to backdash. That's why that dash worked. Because that would be somewhere where I would tech. Because I see the dash and go, you're too close to walk backwards. No anti-air. Try to trip guard him again. Wake up buttons. Was that worth it? Was that risky? Like too risky? Yes. That is a fucking risky one. This is a bad habit I have. I've noticed this recently is that I mash when people sweep and I quick rise. People still have Oki after sweeps into dash. And yet, for some reason, I think that I can take my turn back here when really I'm just asking to be counter hit. This used to happen to me a lot against Big Trash Panda, Too Fast, Too Fed, ROF. Just people who hit sweeps. And it was a 4-frame. Oh no, that was a 3-frame. Right. Demon flip Oki against a DP character, but it didn't even work anyway because he got crouch jabbed. Right, what is happening here? So I get something started. Jump again. I go into the corner. I'm pressing after crouching meme kick. What did I do here? Why am I being hit by random tackle? Why aren't I taking a throw? Right, target combo. Oh, I got counter hit. V shift, throw him back in. Why am I not throwing him? Ah. Why am I not throwing him? Even if this was the first time he pulls out V shift after I use it, walk up, throw here. If he V shifts, I can do throw, crouch, heavy punch, and it's an OS. So just a free OS that I could use. And I didn't use it. Instead, I tried to shimmy him again, still counter hit him, didn't confirm it. That's how you know this was a bad night. Because I am just dropping the ball at this point. There's spaghetti coming out of my pockets everywhere. This super happens, and I can tell you right now on the night, because it was last night, I kind of start to shit the bed a little bit. I begin to get wibbly wobbly and throw my mental into a spin. Like, even though I'm a round up, I put myself into a lot of mental pressure here. When really I don't need to. Like, I'm clearly frustrated, right? Crosscut DP going into a super because I fucked the input. Obviously I'm frustrated. Jump again, takes the trade. Jump again, slide happens to work. That's a punish, and I knew it. Went for fireball. Blocker DP. Could we have done more? Let's just watch this again. Okay, I have got V trigger up. Hey Blanks, how you doing? Right, so V triggers just come up. Let's look at the route again. I think that's the best route I could have gone for. Okay. So I didn't lose 3-1. I thought I lost 3-1. It felt like a 3-1 loss. No raw activate after block DP because... I'll show you why. Wait. Okay, take note of the bar. Okay, we're not there yet. So in terms of optimization, this was optimal. This was the one punish that I did put as much of it into it as I could. Builds chip. Builds the trigger. But I don't have an EX to put into it. Because putting an EX into this would have changed the entire combo. Build the EX on the activation special move. So I now can't use this here. This has to go into V-Trigger DP. And then that's just him having good reactions on a jump, and I made the most of it. So we get to 2-2. So right here, I need to be taking a breather. I need to be composing myself, okay? After everything that's happened, after saying that I need to concentrate, I've managed to pull a game up. I need to take a breather. I need to reset. I think it's something that I should do more. I think it's something that a lot of people don't do because they don't realize how much of a difference it could make. But going back to the menu and taking a breath and going back to character select, even though I won, yes, I will still pick the same character because I have to, but I'm taking it less for changing V-Skill V-Trigger or changing character if I had lost, and taking it for a breather and recomposing myself. In the mental state I'm in, I shouldn't be going back into this next match immediately.
Yeah, so V-Trigger activate makes the combos do less damage afterwards.
Right. Trade. Jump again. Despite that, I go for air fireball again. Because I'm so afraid of DP that I want to take, you know, a chance on a trade. When I honestly shouldn't even be jumping. The amount of times I've jumped this set is uncharacteristically high. That is a punish. This is a good counter hit confirm. This is a legitimately good counter hit confirm. Into a good situational pickup. With where I was on the screen, this is a good situational counter hit confirm pickup. So this is a would I call it triple exclamation mark? Probably not. But I would call it a double exclamation mark. Okay, it's not 9 seconds. It's actually exit match, go back to the start menu. Right? So let's think about it. You could use your 9 seconds, but that's not enough time. If you want to take a breather, say end match. Even if you win, say end match. Go back to the lobby, wait for the streamers to put you back up the top, hit ready up. Go to the stage select. Select the stage. Character select. Let that timer run. Let the character select timer run. You have 20 seconds there. Burn 20 seconds. Pick your character. V-skill, there's another 10 seconds. Just have the V-skill selected and then don't press yes and let that 10 seconds go. Then you have the loading screen. Then you have the beginning cutscene, then you're back into the next round. You say 60 seconds, Warlock? I reckon you could squeeze an extra minute and a half out of that. It's a lot of breathing room. And it's something you should use if you're under a lot of mental stress, just take the breathing room. 100% take that breathing room. Right, so now we're guess for game. Guess for game situation. I should be going for throw here. Get it. Drop the combo. Again. Again, we drop a B&B. This is a bread and butter. Okay. I know for you fledglings, the combos like this, might be a little bit more difficult. But for me, I've been playing this character for 3 fucking years. This is a combo I don't drop. And I'm dropping it. This is not good. This is very not good.
Oh, idiot.
You can even hear me go, oh my god. No crosscut. Right, I've got so much life lead here. I should be just waiting back. Yes, I am. That is a better crosscut.
This. I think I'd rather this than Tekken.
Demon flip again. This time... didn't react to it? What was I trying to do there? Alright, let's have a look. Cop the EXDP. Cop the fireball. Dashes. Did I try and crosscut that? It did not look like it. If I'm trying to crosscut with heavy punch DP on that angle, that's a no-no. I get blown up. V-shift. Shimmy works. Fuck me. If I'm shimmying this whole time, you'd think on the one time it works I'd hit it. No, missed it. I actually want to see how did I miss this. If I'm going to be shimmying so bloody goddamn much, I want to know how I drop the actual time it works. Whoa, did you see that? Bro, my stick went to fucking top. I rolled that shit to here. My stick was up here when I did that. Should just be clean. It's a Tatsu input. Akuma Behemoth Typhoon. Yeah, fucking hell. This is something that I should be able to do, like, breathing. Right. That's not bad. Did use the meter. That could have been anti-ed, like, no tomorrow. I didn't even see what Roy said. Midnight starts pulling out his fighting game fundamentals after when he starts to focus, ascending to his rightful place by hitting him so his health points go to 0. Thank you, Roy. Okay. Was that worth it? Was V-reversaling that truly worth it? Let's have a look at the situation again. So we get ass blasted because we're an idiot. He luckily drops a punish but throws us. Now, we see this animation. So while this is happening, we gotta have a look at this situation, right? So where he is on the screen, here, right? I block all of this. This is -2. He's in range for me to button into special move, into V-trigger activate. So there's an opportunity to activate. There's an opportunity to walk forward throw and he can't react to it. There's a lot of opportunities for me. Does it have a bar meter? Yeah, he's got a bar meter. Is this an EXDP I can take though? Yeah, sure, I could take this EXDP. I could also just keep blocking and do like delay button. And if he does EXDP after -2 to steal the turn and dump the 2 bars for it, fine, I'll block it. It'll work. Instead, we V-reversal. So now that we're V-reversal, we've just committed to this decision and we've done a jump fireball and he's properly punished this. This is disappointing because he's done this to me in the past when we've played casual sets. I should know that this is an option he knows he has. Fun fact, this is also a terrible V-reversal because Akuma does not, at least as far as anyone knows so far, Akuma does not have a punish for V-trigger 2 or V-trigger 1 EX fireball into follow-up. Right? This is where we go into training mode and like validate this. Actually, I'll re-record that. Because this will be a jumping punish, right? So activate. Okay, so that's our recording. Okay, that's what we're going to use. Set it to 1. He's still +1. Akuma can't do it. Akuma does not have a punish for this. +1. Akuma's the only character in the game that cannot punish this. At all. I'll explain why. EX Fireball V reversal? Too many hits. Like, that's the only way it stopped. But yeah, this just doesn't work. Okay? Stuck in recovery. Those first 4 fireballs, you can only V-shift the last hit of the first burst, right? So activate, first burst, can only do that hit. How sucky is that? Last hit, he's plus fucking 30. Okay, so the only way this is beaten is if I'm here. So I can do that. That's the only way Akuma beats this. Akuma cannot deal with this at the range where any other character can. Any other character, and it's not worth it. He's -2. It's not worth it. To make a comparison, I'm gonna pick literally like, fuck. As an example, okay? I'm gonna pick the Neckers. Wait. Every other character in the game has some punish like this. Whether it's mobility reversal, their reversal can be used at the right time and has enough invincibility frames. Akuma just doesn't have that. So I don't know why I'm making this decision. Knowing that it doesn't work. I know it doesn't work. I don't know why I'm trying. And then I'm here.
Oh my god. Okay.
And I'm here. And I'm getting fucked up. Right? So this is the final round. This is the tournament point. So at this point I can be like, okay, everything that's happened before this point, we can put it out of our minds. If we can play solid here, we can take this.
Oh, idiots.
You can hear me yell idiot. Because I know I've missed a massive anti-air. That is a big miss. Look at what that just cost me. 1/3 of my life. Against Luke. Not good. Look, he's even taking turns back because he's aware of spacing. Now, in this situation, I'm actually like, I am under the fucking pump. Like, you guys are not going to see this, but like, I am fucking stressed. But you will hear my reaction when I lose this round. Because I'm that stressed. I'm going to turn the volume up. This is the shitty part. This is the part we all hate to watch. Ready? I teched that. Oh, I teched that. I'm fucking mad. I am salty, dog. I am so upset. Defeat at the highest quality. Listen, alright. I'm gonna shamelessly point this out. and I'm going to turn the volume up louder, you're going to hear the buttons hit, and then you're going to hear my fist crash into my table. Bang! I'm pissed. Okay. Watch the bro fight Cody after this. He kind of went crazy. Yeah, no, he was like, let's not discredit Lemon. Okay, this is the whole point of the replay review. Lemon was on fucking fire, and he smoked me for playing like a dumbass. Like, he is mad solid. I did not put respect on his name, and that's what happened. I got shat on. Okay? That's what we got to acknowledge. Having said all of that, let's now have a think about the game itself, and let's now sit down and think about, like, okay, we took a lot of damage in this set. Actually, I might even do this. Just to visualize it for everyone, right? Because visualizing is always good. I cannot move my notepad because it is stuck above my screen. There it is. All right. I'll pull the notepad out just so I can write this down for you guys as well. Is that readable? Nah. Up a bit. Font. Let's go to 48. Okay, that should be readable. Okay, so we jumped way too much. That should be like obvious point, right? Very obvious point. We jumped so much. Not fair. Push-ups? Now? Bro, I don't got time. Oh, fuck. Warm up! I'm not even playing today. You're an ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Punishment? Wow. You know, it's not like sitting through my loss for an hour and a half was punishment enough. No, you gotta take it further. Thanks, Supreme. I'm gonna stay fit. We jumped a lot. We did jump way too much. By the way, chat, if you have pointers, fucking send them. Like, if you've got pointers, fucking send them my way. Missed punishes B&B combos and anti-airs. So this can kind of be labeled as like the fundamentals was dropped really early. There was no fundamental play whatsoever. We didn't punish shit that we knew we could punish and had punishes for, especially of someone like me who's a lab monster and knows basically everything that can be punished. The fact that I'm dropping these, my standard's not good enough. So missed B&B combos, this should not happen at my level. So that's a no-no. And then anti-airs. Everyone can work on anti-airs because anti-airs are, you know, anti-airs. Some days you just have fucking bad time with anti-airs. I am a notoriously bad player when it comes to anti-airs. Yeah, you're absolutely right. No throw game at all. Too much shimmy. Shimmying way too much. Haven't established a throw game. Throw game is underrated. I say that all the time. So the fact that I'm not even listening to myself, not good. Yeah, it came in too late. It came in way too late. It should be the baseline, like off the bat, be throwing people. V reversal, that's one situation. I'm trying to cover like what was consistent across all matches. And forcing offense to much more patience. Tried to force shit too much, so that shit like EX Demon Flip. Yes, it covers under jumping too much. EX Demon Flip, fake dashing, no walk blocking. So that kind of sums up the notes, right? In a nutshell, this is what we kind of get out of it. So then what do you take away? All right, focus more on our ground game. Practice your punishes, okay? Like go into training mode, look at what moves were punishable that you missed, punish them, and practice that. Practice your B&Bs, warm up before you start a tournament. Don't do what I did last night and just jump in. Like go into training mode, 15 minutes, just throw a few of that. 6 heavy punch. I'm gonna say yes with a caveat. 6 heavy punch with V trigger to activate behind it. Exponentially increases the risk reward in my favor. Because even on block, I can maintain offense. And if it hits, then I continue. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, and then, you know, keep throw, do more throw. Throw until they start teching, right? Throw until they start teching and then show that they'll tech a few times. Then be like, okay, now we can start to shimmy when it matters. Like shimmy when it matters and throw by default. Don't shimmy by default and then throw when it matters. And then, yeah, forcing offense too much, that just comes into like being more patient, walk block, chill the fuck out, stop trying to just do shit and make it work, because a good player will not do that. So if I were to put this down into a little summary, how do we rate ourselves? Okay, so obviously triple exclamation mark, brilliant is, it was great, it was fantastic. We're not even going to see this, okay? Let's just cross this section out entirely. Right? And now we can move on to others. So I don't think anything I did on that night was a brilliant. Would I tally it up instant by instance? Yeah. Like you could do that. You could fill this with ticks. But I think by tonight, how I'm going to do is I'm going to go overall. So overall general neutral, here, mistake. There are instances where I do good neutral, but overall, yeah, for like it's quick and dirty. Unfortunately, I've lost the time to do this super in depth. I've lost the time that I had to make this super in depth. Which is a shame, because I have to go to work in like 45 minutes because they said I have to do my night task early. It sucks, but it is what it is. Overall, mistake. This was a mistake. Definitely jumped way too much. Definitely did not feel like I was playing any sort of ground game well at all. Definitely wasn't good. Combos. We're gonna put it in correct. Not great, because there were combos that could have been much, much better. But there were some really good combos in there, so that's an exclamation mark. Combos were good. Did I drop some as well? Yes, that's why I can't be any higher than this. Risk reward? Risk reward was also a mistake. I am making decisions that are constantly in the favor of the opponent, like the jumping into air fireballs. It's still Luke's favor if at worst he trades. Right? So if you're at worst, is it still favorable for the opponent? This isn't good risk reward. Right? If Luke had to make like the big read to stop this, or a very specific tool that wasn't his general anti-air, then sure. But his general anti-air is his worst case scenario and still ends up being favorable. So it's a mistake for a lot of the situations, right? Like too much shimmy, that probably goes into the general, neutral. Hit confirms. There were missed hit confirms. I had dropped a few of these. I wasn't really confirming too much at all, besides for that one good counter hit light punch combo. So that is going to have to be an inaccurate. We can't really say it was terrible. Like, it wasn't like I was throwing buttons on block. Yeah, it's probably a question mark. OS usage did not delay meaty once. Did not delay throw once. Didn't throw at all, but it didn't. And like, yeah, actually missed the one OS of the entire set when it happened. That's a blunder. Because it didn't happen. Let's be honest, it didn't happen. Right? At all. We could have done a lot better with that. Resource management. A lot of bar was spent on EX Demon Flip. Where did that get us? Anti-ed a lot. We spent super on reversal. We spent super as a cross cut by accident, granted, but it's still super by accident. So when it came to decisions where we could confirm off a single hit or off a single interaction, because we had burnt bars, we had missed it. So overall, it's a mistake. I would put it in inaccurate, but I think because of the fact that it was, how would you say it? Because the damage I got from my resources were either from trades or his mistakes, it ends up being a mistake for me. Defense, general neutral. General neutral, we got hit by fireballs a lot. We can kind of discount that because it's Luke. Sure, maybe. Could we be more patient, take smaller steps when walking? Yes, absolutely we could. We could just make tiny little micro walks, and that would still work out for us. Was neutral really being played on defense? I'm gonna have to say no. I'm gonna have to say no. You're gonna have to say that was a mistake, right? Punishment. We missed punishes, right? We were kind of talking about this. We missed punishes. It's a mistake. Were there some punishes being hit? Yeah, sure. There were some situationally optimal punishes. Okay, inaccurate. Some punishes were hit, some key punishes were dropped. Risk assessment? Bad. Bad risk assessment. Our risk assessment on that night was shit. Despite constantly being anti-ed, did not assess the risk of if I jump, I'm gonna get anti-ed. So I should stop. It was just, I'm gonna try and just make him make a mistake with these air fireballs. So by just constantly trying to force the situation to go my way, instead of properly assessing the risk and changing my plan, and not actually adapting at all, that's a mistake. OS usage. The one time I EXTP it worked. The one time I V-shifted it worked. And then I got shibbied once, very early on, mid-screen. So I'll put it in correct. Only because the times I used my metered options, it worked. Except for the V reversal. That was bad. That was a bad V reversal. Should not have used that V reversal. So I might actually kind of split the diff and give it like a neutral. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Sorry, tech. But I'm going to give it a bit of a neutral. Because there were some good ones, but there was one standout bad one that could have cost me an entire set. And in the end, it did cost me a set. And it was the set that I could have beaten him with. Could have gone very differently. So that will put it there. Actually, you know what? If I'm going to say that, then it's going to push that all the way into an accurate, I think. Even if it was overall good, then Yeah. No, but that's the thing. I didn't. Okay, here's something that we can improve with your chart tech. I don't think option select usage is something that should be a general section. It should be resources. I think this should be resources because option select usage on defense is so incredibly specific and so incredibly situational that this will not pop up a lot of the time. If this said resources, you could use this everywhere. You could use this in every match. Because resources on defense is the XDP, V reversal, V shift. The 3 most common ways to get someone off you when they're doing offense, you know? Stuff like that. So, having said that, overall, like if we're just going to pretend that says, like resources, try and draw an R. Resources. OS and defense geared towards delay tech. I don't know. I personally on the fence about that. Because how many times are you actually going to see a legitimate like fuzzy defense in Street Fighter? Like a lot of the Street Fighter defense when it comes to stuff that could be fuzzies is just straight 50-50s. Like there's the only immediate, like here's what I'm talking about, right? The only immediate fuzzy defense I can think of is Ken overhead. Like a fake Ken overhead can be fuzzy blocked. As a matter of fact, a fake Ken overhead can be fuzzy delay buttoned. If he doesn't do the overhead, you can counter hit him. And then, oh yeah, this is broad. Okay. All right, that makes sense. If this is for across any fighting game, then yes, that makes sense. But then I think you should also add a 5th one down here. You should add another one down here that says resource management for defense. Cool. For Street Fighter, if you were to make a Street Fighter one, I'd cap that. I'd cap OS remove. Like, see this thing? Fuck that thing off. But yeah. So as you can see, overall, this is a very negative thing. But essentially, we know what we need to work on, right? We know what we need to work on. We can go into training mode now, and we can be like, okay, we're going to practice on our combos. Yes, I've got Nakali up on the screen. Like, sure, Nakali's on the screen, but like, just as the example, right? Practice your medium punishes, right? Practice the light combos. Whoops. What was that spreadsheet? One Tech and I kind of came up with. See, if you're dropping shit like this, you should be practicing this a little bit more. Right, practice your combos, yeah? Whatever combos you want to practice. Whoa. My light punch button is stuck. Yeah, that's... That one's working fine, that one's working fine, that one's working fine. Yeah. Light punch is stuck. Weird, okay. That's not good. Sounds like I need a new pad. if that's messing up. But yeah, so point standing. Work on the B&Bs, do some anti-air practice, right? Go. Oh, it's just the light punch button. It's a bit where was it? Clean it? Yeah, I think I do. I think I need to go buy some air and shoot it into the crevices. Yeah, it seems to be a little bit better, but yeah, probably definitely needs a clean. But yeah, like go anti-air practice, you know, go to here, set up your recordings. I'll probably show this later on another stream. If I had more time, I would show this, but I'm not going to. I will do this later. Slot 1, walk around with a few buttons, jump at like 2.5 seconds. Recording 2, same thing, do it at 4 seconds. Recording 3, do the same thing, then throw a fireball, like after walking around. Recording 4, do the same thing into nothing. Like just end the recording. And then recording 5, like pick your poison. Like if there's a certain button you want to whiff punish, like say Luke forward heavy punch, then you'd put that in there, right? B&Bs and anti-airs, it's like 15-20 minutes, however long you want to dedicate to it. Like the point of that, Blanks, is get warmed up. You want to get warmed up, right? Because if you go into shooting and you drop a really basic combo, you're going to be like, wow, I'm an idiot. Basically just remove that crap from happening. So yeah, basically like if I was the dummy, like pretend I'm the training dummy, it'd be like walk forward with a few buttons, right? And then jump. And then maybe recording 2 is with a few buttons, walk around, and then jump earlier. And then maybe third recording is this, and then you walk up poke. And then the fourth recording is like dash throw. So you can check dashes as well. And then you kind of mix all this in, right? All this gets mixed in. And then yeah, it's a long road. You keep practicing this over and over again. Every day, every game, every stream. Like if I were to play a match right now, I would be trying to play it in a very different way to how I did. Like, oh fuck Tech, are you still around? Are you logged into Street Fighter? Can you quickly chuck a game? And I've got enough time to show this. The training mode should randomize these. Yeah, the training mode does randomize them. And what's really important is like, see this display recording playback info? Turn that off. Because if you have this on and you start a recording, it'll tell you what recording's playing, right? If you turn this off, it goes away. Okay, it's gone. So you don't know what's happening, is the point. You don't know what's going on here. So you can walk around and practice this, and you won't know what's going on, okay? But, yeah. Tech, if you're around, I can run like a first to 3 or first to 2 to show what I was talking about. But, if you're not, that's totally cool. I'll just like go ahead and wrap up. Because I'd have 20 minutes. How long do I have? 20-ish minutes. About that. I'll just send a text to the people that I'm going to be with at work tonight. Okay. I'm going to assume that's it. I'm going to assume that there's nothing else going on. Because I don't really see Tech around, which is fine. I probably should just get ready anyway. I want to get to work early. So. Oh, you're back. I was just saying, do you have time for a first to two? So I can just show this off, right? Just show off what I was talking about. Yeah, the beauty about this being a bit shorter is that this shouldn't be too bad of a VOD to watch. Let me get your stuff. Sick. I love that emote. What is it? Get ready to fight. Just flames. Okay. Okay. I started an hour and 35 minutes ago. And I get cracked straight into it too. Like, I didn't like do an intro or nothing. Once that timer hit 0, I was straight into it. Pretty much. Damn, I'm so disappointed that I had the what do you call it? The task tonight, because tonight was the round robin tournament. I kind of wanted to play in that, but army life, baby, it just don't happen. It just don't work. It's a Sag. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Send that invite. I'm on a dog. I'm on it. I'm on it like... Check this day one Ibuki. It's not hitting like it should. Oh, I hate it when the pad starts to break, because then it means I have to normally get a new one. Why?
It's go time.
Why? Why did I invite you again? Oh, brain. Oh. Okay. So as we get into this, we're gonna be like, okay, what do we remember? Jumping too much. Got anti-aid a lot. Ground game, throw more. Forced offense too much. Missed the punishes, the B&Bs. Get the B&Bs down. I might have to slap this fucking X button. EXDP more. True. Nice. Okay. See, better. Much better.
Round 2. Fight.
That is a punish. What? That misses? This button is gonna annoy me.
Final round. Fight.
Wow, what a throw, holy shit. Walk forward medium kick is really good, I should use that one. Really specific.
You win.
I think I was just trying to get that to stun on the last hit. Because I know it drops out a few hits. Almost got there. Actually, if it was going to stun, I should have just done the XDP. Okay. Hey, Wolfgang.
Round one. Fight.
Fair. Oh, I'm hit this button. Jump. Oh, that time the button just didn't come out. I did press it. I promise. I'm gonna practice this mix. This time. That's good there. How we doing? Good.
Round two.
We're doing good.
Fight.
Nice. Oh, I didn't get a light punch. Yeah, I gotta really hit this. Oh, no one. Oh, I could have confirmed that. Okay, that's good. Better. Button.
Final round.
If that's really stuck. Holy shit. Okay, shouldn't be whiffing. Make sure I'm not whiffing my buttons. That's a little bit different. Nice. Missed the whiff punish. Nice. No, only for one game. But it's not going to twist though. I'm not going to be playing for anything longer than this single first to two. But we can see, the chat can see how much better this is, right? We can see how much better we're playing already.
Round one. Fight.
I just... That was a punish. Missed it. Wrong button to whiff punch there. Whoops! Oh, that's not what I wanted. Definitely needed DP there. Yep, I hear you, alarm. Stop, 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 stop.
Round two. Fight.
Nice counter here. Oh my god, what am I doing? That's not gonna kill him. Oh, my jab. Oh, you dropped it! You did the wrong one. That's an air reset one.
Final round. Fight.
What? Good grab? Nice. Reached from there? Nice. GG's.
You lose.
GG's, mano. GG's. GG's.
It's go time.
Yeah, you can see that was better. Would there still be things to improve on? Yes, there would be. Yeah. On page, lol. Phone typing. Ibuki. Nah, he's giving Ibuki a go. Cause he can. Why not? But yeah. That was the stream. Basically. That was the whole fucking stream. It was just me doing a replay analysis and then luckily had a little bit of time to put it into practice. That's all it was. You missed so much, you really didn't. You could watch this VOD back. But yeah, this was supposed to be longer. It wasn't longer. But hopefully this will help people. Before I leave, I will make sure that my computer is downloading this VOD. So I will upload this VOD to YouTube. So this will stay. I will make sure this VOD gets uploaded. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. We are going to go find someone to raid. Because, you know... Oh my god, double up. Yeah, we're going to find someone to raid. Because... we... should raid someone. So stick around for that. As I get ready to pick someone to raid, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you want to come join our server, or my server, come join my server. Lots of fun things happening in my server, including fighting games, talking shit, having fun. It's great. Thank you, Asta. You're an absolute gem. Love your work. Or follow me on Twitter. Remember that we don't have a Twitter exclamation mark for that yet, Asta. I still need to do that. Don't do that yet. But do follow me on Twitter if you want to get updated. And tech. That's funny. Oh, I know. We'll raid Waz. What's Waz doing? Facebook, yuck.
No, let's see.
All right. Best of 3. So if we win this one, we win.
Yep.
So they've won 1, we've won 2 now.
One
That
more.
map's my hardest map. I'm surprised.
Bro, he's playing with Barjo? Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Alright, let's go raid this guy. Waz is another Australian fighting game content creator, and he is one of the best at MK in the world. He made... What did he make at EVO? Like 13th place out of like 1,000 odd people entering? He's fucking insane at Mortal Kombat. He's really, really good. Also extremely good at Street Fighter too, which is crazy. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. As I said before, all that shit. Come get amongst it. And I'll see you guys... I'll tell you when I see you guys. I'll see you guys on my birthday, which is going to be on Friday. So 2 days time. I'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.
wow!